Hello ladies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shandacia, and in today's video I'm going to be going through 10 style habits of feminine women. So today's video we are going to be unlocking the 10 transformable stylish habits of feminine women. We'll be going through personal style, personal grooming, your everyday look, and just maintaining your personal style as a feminine woman and somebody who wants to start looking and dressing more feminine. If you've ever asked yourself the question, how can I look more feminine? How can I dress more feminine? How can I keep up with my daily look and my daily style? How can I change it a little bit? And how can I stay consistent without being performative and try to be like everybody else but still be my genuine self? This is a great video for you because I'm going to be going through the 10 things that you can be doing, that you can start doing today for free. So if that's something for you, then keep watching. Okay, so tip number 1 is staying organized. Staying organized is so important when it comes to your personal style because you want to, know where everything is, and it also helps you to see and visualize what you have and what you can be doing with it, how you can switch things up and change things, what needs to be there, what doesn't need to be there. I'm going to give you a personal example for myself. I like to be organized now, but before, getting to this place was super easy. So organization and being organized is not something that you're going to be able to do right away. Unfortunately, it does take some time. It did for me. But what I started doing was organizing my clothes based on pieces and also color coordinating them. That really helped me to know what I have, where it is, where to look, which is so key when it comes to getting ready in the morning. Some tips for staying organized is preparing yourself from the night before. What I like to do is figure out what I'm going to wear to work or wherever from the night before so that I have an easy transition into getting ready for the day. I did a TikTok video on this, so if you're not following me on TikTok or Instagram, you are surely missing out. So what I did for this is I did a video on the importance of having slow, soft mornings, and one major tip for that is just making sure that everything is organized from the night before and that you are able to style yourself for the night before. I know people that do this weeks in advance, so like on Sunday night they'll plan their outfits for the whole week. I am not there yet, but maybe one day I will be. But for now, just figuring out what I'm going to wear to work the night before just makes it so much easier. And if, let's say, I get home mad late or super late and I don't have time, at least because I have everything organized, I know where everything is. So again, my morning isn't so hectic. Number 2 is embracing your size and your body type. So knowing exactly what fits you, how it looks on you, how to style yourself, and just knowing your measurements and your size. This is key for confidence, and this is key when it comes to shopping for yourself as well, because it's just going to make it so much easier to find what looks good on you, and it's going to make discovering your personal style and your personal essence a lot easier. Some tips for this is just knowing your measurements, of course, getting a journal, writing down your measurements down, trying things on. Don't be so quick to buy something. Sometimes it does take you trying it on, especially if you're trying something new. So just trying it on, getting to know it, getting to know your body. You can even try different things as well. Try different silhouettes, try different styles just to see if it suits you. Another tip is knowing your body type. And I did a video on this a while back, but I may recreate this video. And I'm thinking about doing it in the summertime. But just knowing your body type is so key. It's so important because that is going to really help guide you to figuring out what looks best on you. So number 3 stylish habit is good hygiene. And I love to say you're never fully dressed without fragrance. It doesn't matter where you are going, you are never fully dressed unless you smell good. Because what is the point? Imagine you put on a stunning gown and you have your hair all nicely done, but you smell bad. Like, you're making an impression, but you're not making a good one. Like, take your showers, honestly, morning and night. I'm so crazy with this that, like, even if I've been home all day and I've taken my morning shower, if I have to be somewhere in the evening, I'll take another shower. I'm weird like that. I don't know if anybody else does that, but like, I can't leave the house without showering. Let me know if that's you. It doesn't really matter where I'm going, or it doesn't really matter where you're going. If you've been home all day, before you get dressed and start to prepare yourself to go anywhere else, maybe later on in the evening, you just have to take another shower. That's me. Another thing is knowing your signature scent. This is key for me, and that's a part of good hygiene. So we're still on the good hygiene. So getting signature scent is really important. Just finding what you like, what smells good to you, and what makes you feel feminine and feel good about yourself. Of course, taking care of your skin, your hair, your teeth, all of that. Washing your hair regularly, washing your face regularly, doing your face masks, and making sure that you feel and look good, you know? So number 4 is keeping up with your look. And this one, it's a lot more fun, but what I love is having a signature go-to look. So it could be like your signature uniform, or your signature hairstyle, your signature makeup look. And that is so important, because if you are the type of person that loves to look good, and of course you are because you're watching this video, having a signature look that gives you that confidence, that makes you feel good about yourself, is so important, because you want to feel good, you want to look good, you want to be stylish, you want to be graceful all the time, and having that look that you can go to that makes you feel amazing is so worth it. I have a video on different feminine hairstyles, so if you are looking for like a go-to hairstyle, then watch this video because I have some really great examples in it. Number 5 is they stay inspired. This is so true. Even for myself, one of my favorite things, and honestly, if you know me, you know I love style, I love fashion, I love those things. So I'm always staying inspired and finding different trends and different outfit ideas to try. And that's what you should be doing too. If you are looking to be stylish and you want it to be more about you, and you want it to be effortless, especially, you should always be staying inspired. And the greatest way you can do that is with Pinterest. So going on Pinterest and searching up different keywords like feminine, elegance, graceful, effortless, stuff like that, and it will give you some really great ideas and some really great style tips and stuff like that as well. What I love about Pinterest is it will keep inspiring you. So every time you go back to your board, every time you go back to Pinterest, it will give you more inspiration. So I love that. And it will just help you to feel more motivated and try different things, because if you're looking to be stylish, you're not boring, you're not sticking to the same thing, you're not wearing the same things that everybody else. Mixing it up and trying different things is so important. And I know you all have seen that video on TikTok where all the girls were at that event and they were all wearing the same things. Don't be like that. Be different. You can wear color, you can have fun with different fabrics and different textures, and you can do different things and just explore and just discover what looks great on you. So number 6 is having good posture. And this can be tricky, especially if you're somebody who sits all day or you stand all day. I know for myself it is a little tricky. Sometimes I find myself slouching without realizing, either slouching my shoulders or my waist, and it does become really painful, and I am working on ways to fix that. Some great things that you can do to fix your posture that I'm trying is stretching. I know Pilates is great for your posture because it works a lot of core, so that will really help as well. There are gadgets that you can get too that kind of buzz you or will sting you or whatever. Like, I think there's something you can put on your wrist or on your back that if you are starting to slouch a little bit, it will buzz you so that you can stand up a little bit straighter. So just adjusting yourself, you know, you'll notice it and you'll feel it in your neck and your shoulders if you are a little bit out of posture. But you don't want to go into a function looking stunning but you're slouching, like you have no confidence, because it's really going to take away from what you're wearing and how good you look. So some tips for this, like I said, is stretching, exercising, knowing when you are not straight and just adjusting yourself, and just, you know, you can get gadgets and stuff like that to help you, but posture is really important for your confidence, girl. So make sure you're setting up straight, because you want people to see your beautiful smile and you want people to see your stunning outfit. This number 7, this habit is a big one, especially when it comes to style, and I see this so much, and that's balancing statements with subtlety. Just for like, if you have a lot of statement pieces versus having a lot of basic pieces, you don't want to be overdone. And this is where the performative, not being true to yourself, not being genuine to yourself kind of kicks in, because if you have so much of these statement pieces all working against each other, it doesn't really work well, and it can become overbearing. Everything is trying to take over everything, and it's just overdone. Unless maximalism is your thing, if that's what you're going for, then great. This may not be the video for you though, but if you were trying to be more structured and you're trying to be timeless and you want to be elegant and graceful, then having too much statement pieces is going to clash with that. Some great tips with that is, one, knowing when to wear something and when not to wear it, knowing how to pair it with other things. So for example, if you're going to be wearing a bright pink dress, don't have super loud earrings, you know what I mean? And don't have super neon blue or neon green shoes that kind of take away from the beauty of the pink dress, that sort of thing. Another thing as well with your wardrobe, this is more of a wardrobe tip, is the 40-60 rule. And this is my favorite rule, because you would do 40% statements and 60% staples and basics. So this will really help you with versatility, having different outfits, trying different looks, because if you have so much statement pieces, you're gonna have such a hard time putting an outfit together, versus if you have, you know, fewer statement pieces, because then you get more longevity out of your statement pieces, which is great. You're able to wear it and versatile it with different things. You can try it with something different today and wear something with different tomorrow, and that's so amazing, because you want to have longevity with your clothes. You want to have that effortlessness, not effortless, that timelessness with your pieces, so that you can get more use out of them. Number 8 is gonna go with number 7 really well, but that is balancing your high-end pieces with your low-end pieces. Just knowing when and how to wear them, not having too much name brand on, like you have your Louis and your Fendi and your this and your that and your Yves Saint Laurent and all these other designers all clashing in one outfit. Like, that is too much. Even honestly, even 2 I find is too much. If you have 2 logos on, I think that's too much. I remember I saw this one outfit and it looked good. It was a nice outfit, but she had YSL shoes, YSL bag, YSL belt buckle, and a YSL pin, and I was like, that's too much. The outfit itself was really nice because she was wearing like a blazer. I think she had a pants on and then a nice white shirt and then the belt. Like, it wasn't too much in like the outfit, but it's just too much logos. Like, it's overpowering, and it just looks like you're trying to make a statement and you don't need to, and it just looks disingenuous and it looks cheap. What I would have done differently is I probably would have kept the shoes and maybe just did a normal belt, taken off the brooch, because you don't really need a brooch with that. Just a basic purse. And even if I did a purse of a different designer, like let's say Celine purses are really nice, and they don't have such an overbearing logo. Something like that with the YSL shoes would probably look a little bit nicer, and you could do like the same color and it wouldn't be so overbearing. That's what I mean by balancing. So even if you have two name brand pieces on, which is very possible, you know how to make which one stand out versus the other one. Doing this even with like your low end pieces. So if you have a lot of Shein, but you do have some designer, you know, wearing your designer with your Shein pieces and kind of making it work. Knowing what to buy too. Like a lot of people prefer to buy name brand accessories versus, you know, name brand clothes, which I find to be a lot better of an investment in my opinion. Even with the accessories, like I'm starting to see this now, it's a lot more popular where people would have stacks and they would have the Cartier with the Van Cleef and Arpels and like all these other things is too much. I just think it's too much. But even if you just do that, but then you would now have to balance everything out very subtly. So like I said, if you're going to wear any other name brand and you have all these things, it has to be very subtle. That's what I mean. So tip number 9 is feminine women or stylish feminine women master the art of layering. And I mean layering, like layering pieces, knowing what goes nice with what works with what, how to style this, wear this over your shoulder, wear this around your waist, stuff like that. Tips for this if you want to be good at layering your outfits, especially when the winter time comes and you want to know how to layer like your cardigan with your blazer and your skirt with your tights and all that stuff. But even in the spring and the summer, even though people are more so taking it off versus putting it on, if you know what I mean. Some great tips for this would be starting with your basics. Start with your base, just a t-shirt and a skirt maybe, or just a basic dress, and then start adding pieces as you go gradually. So if you're going to do a dress, since we're going into the summertime, you have that dress now. What shoes would make that dress kind of stand out or complement that dress? And then do you need a blazer? Do you need a jacket? Do you need just something over your shoulders, or maybe just like a shrug or a shawl? And then on top of that, do you need a belt? Like, would a belt look good with that? And then you just kind of build from there. That's the best way you could layer. Let me know if you want a video on layering, because I feel like layering is so important when it comes to being stylish. So I left this tip for the very end, and that is investing in a tailor. If you want to feel like your clothes is made for you, which is so key when being stylish and feminine, is having a tailor. I put this for the last because it's not something that everybody can afford. It's not really a basic thing that people go to on a regular basis. It's not easy to get a good tailor, but it is so good when you are able to have one that can style your pieces, that can fit your pieces to your body. Finding a dressmaker for like maybe special occasions, because then instead of going shopping for a dress and worrying about if it actually fits you well, you can have somebody actually create something for you specifically. And having clothes that look like it's made for you is so amazing, because it really helps to bring out that outfit, and it really just complements you really well. And you want your clothes to complement you, not the other way around, if you know what I mean. They say your clothes is wearing you versus you wearing the clothes. You want to look stunning and stylish and just have nice clothes that look effortless. Especially having a tailor is really great. If you cannot afford a tailor, some really great things you can do is just trying on clothes and making sure that it actually fits you well. Shapewear is really helpful. If you do not have the means to get a tailor, getting shapewear can really help you know, fit out an outfit and make it a little bit more flattering. Also, having the right undergarments. I know I didn't really talk about this in here, but I should have. But the right undergarments is really going to help you make sure that clothes look and fit your body well. That is all for today. I hope this was helpful. I hope you learned something. If you have any questions about style, personal style, and what suits you, what fits you well, how to discover it, how to develop a wardrobe that will bring out that feminine essence that you want, definitely comment below. We can work together on putting together the perfect outfit and the perfect, sorry, not the perfect outfit, but the perfect wardrobe for you if you'd like. I did offer services in this area. I am willing to bring it back. I'm thinking about bringing it back so I can help the girlies out so we can all look amazing. Anyways, I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.